Hi guys, welcome back to our little cottage here on the river in the far north of Idaho. So in this video I'm going to share with you how I make cheesy fish crackers, or also known as goldfish crackers if you buy them at the grocery store. And for these crackers I use as the base my sourdough discard cracker recipe. And here I'm actually making a double batch, so the recipe that's going to be over on my blog is for half the amount that you're going to see here. But anyway, as I said, I use my sourdough discard cracker recipe as the base, and then I add some shredded cheddar cheese to it. And I would recommend using a sharp cheddar cheese just because you'll get a stronger cheese flavor. You can also play around with it, and I plan on experimenting at some point with using like Parmesan and some other strong cheeses, and just to kind of have some fun and see how those turn out. And I have a feeling they'll be pretty good just based on how these ones turned out. And I went on Amazon and just searched for I think I searched like fish cracker cutout, and a whole slew of fish cracker cutouts popped up for you to choose from. So I don't have an affiliate link or anything. This isn't sponsored, but here's the one that I found on Amazon. So all you have to do is go on Amazon and search for fish cracker cutout, and you will have your choice of which one you would like to choose. And so here I had rolled the cracker dough out very thin, and at first I did not flour the cutter, which I should have done. So it did stick a bit, and I wasn't sure, like this was my first time using this little cutter, and so I just wasn't sure how these were going to turn out. Most of the time it didn't cut through like all the way through the dough. So I was a little worried about how it was going to turn out once I baked them, if they were just going to be one big cracker or if they would actually break apart. So as I said here, I started out not using flour, and then I decided, you know what, I better use some flour. And so I just got a plate out and put some flour on a plate, and just dipped the cutter into the flour, and that did help a little bit. At times it still stuck, but it's okay. It's a very soft dough, as I said. So, and then as the dough sits out and warms up and rests, it gets even softer. So it should be a soft dough, like that's how it should be, but it shouldn't be sticky. So if your dough is like really sticky, then you probably need to add a little bit more flour. But yeah, so I continued on getting these little cookies cut out and then put onto the cookie sheet, and I preheated my oven to 375 degrees. And so here is the first batch all baked, and I pulled them out and put them on wire racks to let them cool completely before I started breaking them apart. And then I started the second batch of crackers. And so here I am breaking apart the first batch of crackers after they had cooled completely. And thankfully they did break apart beautifully once they were cooled. So I was very happy about that. And one thing you can do if they need to be a little bit crispier is you can break them apart, put them back on some parchment paper, and pop them back into the oven on a baking sheet. And I had my oven at 400 degrees this time. And then in like 2 to 3 minute increments, take a spatula and kind of toss them around and keep checking them because you don't want them, they will brown very quickly. So you don't want them to burn. And you can just kind of toss them around like that and let them crisp up a little bit more if they need it. And these were a big hit with everyone, and both my husband and my son said that they tasted better than store-bought goldfish crackers, and they were the perfect size for sweet little Lucy. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, share with someone else you think would enjoy it, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.